everybody. Welcome back to POV
with Hailey and Brie.
And Quynh.
And Quynh.
We have a special guest, my friend, a coworker, also Angels game attendee.
Very true. That's where we first met. I met you.
Game.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
That was a fun
It
game.
was a good game.
We gotta go back.
Speaking of friendships, that's what today's episode was about.
Yeah.
So
What a
it's
coincidence.
what a coinky dink. So it's gonna be good. Quynh, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
What do you think of the pink couches?
I love it. It's my favorite color.
Is it everything you
Yeah.
imagined it would
Yeah.
look like from like the videos?
As a fan. As your diehard fan, it really is. I love it.
I love that. Okay, scale 1 to 10. Got to do our check-in. Got to see how we're doing. We want you to be honest, Quynh. So
We accept all numbers.
we accept all numbers. So should we start with you, Quynh?
Yeah.
Okay, Quynh, on a scale of 1 to 10.
In the morning, I woke up with an attitude, so that was a 1.
Okay.
I
Oh,
went to Starbucks and I said, if anybody speaks to me wrong, I was gonna pop off. But as the day went on and I went to work, it's now a 7.
Hey,
That's good.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. That's
Yeah.
a high.
From a 1 to a 7.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed and now I'm on the better side, I guess.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Haley, what are you?
Ugh. What
Uh-oh.
am I? No, I'm actually fine. I'd say I'm like a 7.5. 7.5.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day
It's
today.
gonna be a good day.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Work, just chilling.
Work
Alright,
was
here
not
I
bad
am.
today.
Yeah,
No,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't. It just,
Yeah.
it was just a Wednesday.
Just a Wednesday, which is great because, well, we're recording in ahead, but this is a short week for us.
Sorry.
No,
What about you?
Yeah.
I'm
What
an
about you?
8.5.
Wow.
So I'm doing okay today.
That's really high. I haven't been an 8.5 in forever. Oh my gosh.
No, I haven't been an 8.5 in forever. I think I've been averaging around 7,
So good.
but I think, the period part has passed.
I love that.
Emotions are up. Things are coming up. It's looking sort of up.
That's always
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Okay, Haley, Quynh and I have answered this, but we will answer it as well.
Yes, we have.
Oh no.
Question of the week.
Okay.
Also, shout out to some friends because this is where it came from. I went to a wedding this weekend, and then this was the question of the
Oh,
weekend.
so good.
But it's now turned into the question of the week.
Mhm.
How do I phrase this? Okay, if you had to, or what? How did I phrase this?
You said, what is the biggest animal that you think you can tackle down to the ground?
Biggest animal.
And it has to be in its own habitat. So you can't drag a shark out of
Yeah.
water.
That's fair. So you'd be like fighting a shark in water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
has
they-
to be
I don't think I could
1v1.
fight a shark.
No, I don't think you could.
Yeah.
So smaller than a shark.
Yeah.
Bro, that's hard.
I said
do
a
you guys have
pig.
your answer? A pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said a raccoon.
That's fair.
I know my
Those
limits.
things
Yeah.
are fast.
They really are.
They have
They're
claws.
scrappy.
But it would be a
They're
fight.
scrappy. They're definitely scrappy.
They are.
Yeah.
A pig? Oh,
Pig, a raccoon.
man.
Someone said a baby bear.
A
Bear.
baby bear?
Yeah.
Someone said a horse.
Someone said
A horse?
First of all.
Have you seen them kick?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
are not.
That guy's a
What are you
liar.
gonna do?
The muscle on those things, there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also,
I
someone
don't
said a
know.
bull, but they didn't understand the question.
Yeah.
But it's fair because they did sit on the bull. So but we you gotta pin it to the ground for at least 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I
I
know.
don't have a lot of faith in myself.
There's so many animals. out
If
there.
it came down to it,
Yeah.
I think I could scrap it up with. I don't even know.
So many animals.
There are so
Um,
many.
an antelope.
An antelope?
An antelope. No horns on it. That's not. That would be like a moose.
Don't
Are
all
those-
Or a
ante-
deer.
antelope have?
Do they have
Deer, I think deer's
I think
a female deer?
a female.
A female
that.
A
deer.
doe.
a
A
doe.
doe. I could scrap it up with the doe.
1v1. You can. I believe
I
it.
believe it. Not
believe it.
definitely not a deer with
That's
antler,
the-
but
yeah,
a doe.
That's a
Like a little bigger than
doe.
Bambi.
I
Yeah.
think I could do that.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
Set the bar low. You know. I mean,
Also-
like that's not super low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Bambi, did it ever shock? Did you watch Bambi growing up? Did it ever shock you that Bambi was a man? Because for the longest time throughout the movie, I was like, it's a girl.
I
like-
didn't know.
And then he grew up and he has antlers and marries what's her face.
Oh my
Man,
gosh.
it's a man deer.
For some
It was just
reason, it
sad.
didn't click with
It was
me.
just Bambi was just a sad movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, here we go.
But it's also-
mom dead. Mom dead.
Yeah, that was
Straight
true.
dead. And then dad is just livid.
All
So-
Disney movies, mom dead.
Mom dead.
Mom
Mom
not
dead.
mentioned.
That's
Mom just
true.
dead.
Mom,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? So sad.
Or both parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
It
So
makes for
tragic.
good TV, having
I know,
dead parents,
but that's
apparently.
just so
Just
Trauma.
the trauma.
the
Yeah.
trauma dump.
The trauma gives the good plot,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Come on,
unfortunately.
Disney.
do better.
That's wild. That's wild.
Anyways, off topic. Kind of not. Bambi. I don't know. Okay, we're going to get into our friendship
The nitty gritty.
episode.
Yeah.
So we're kind of talking about friendships in your 20s because I feel like looking back to college friendships, looking back to like high school friendships.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of different aspects to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first thing let's tackle is like what differences have we seen in like our friendships now? Like either in making friendships or just in the like kinds of friendships we have, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
doesn't
true.
make sense.
I think for me,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot deeper friendships. Because like when I look back to like high school, A, I didn't really know how to go deep.
Okay.
B, well, I feel like I was still processing a lot of things. So it was just harder to go deeper on
Yeah.
the friendships, I think, in
Mhm.
high school. And then compared to now, like I feel like it's easier to go deeper even with like new friendships. Like you and I met this last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I've gotten deeper with you than
Yeah.
I have with like some high school relationships I have.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just interesting.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Because I think in high school, it's a proximity friendship.
Yeah.
So we base
Mm.
our friendships on how far we are from that person.
Mhm.
But in college, I think you get to choose
Yeah.
who you want to be friends with.
Partly because were you assigned roommates?
Yes.
Okay, because there's like that aspect where you're kind of forced to be friends with
Right.
roommates sometimes.
You're still friends with your roommates?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you friends with your
No,
roommates?
I'm not.
No?
No, no, no.
Okay, interesting.
Shout out to y'all though. Love to living with you guys. But we're just not friends anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm friends with half my roommates from freshman year,
Okay.
so that was an interesting time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Personally, yeah. Proximity friendships, I think we just were comfortable kind of in our high school friendships. We saw them every day. We had all the classes together
I
too.
know.
So we were just comfortable, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You were
I
like
think-
forced to see each other.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So that's like how you grew. Whereas like
Yeah.
as adults now, like you are in a like place where you're like living your own life,
Yeah.
and it's like a choice that you make, like to intentionally reach out to this person and continue the
Yeah.
friendship.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like
I
as an
agree.
adult.
Yeah. Did you have deeper friendships in high school?
I mean, I had some. I feel like I only talked to maybe like 2 or 3 people that I was friends with in high school.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you still friends with people from high
Yeah.
school?
A
Interesting.
lot, actually.
Really? Did you go to school around here?
I went to school in Almani, yeah.
Okay.
So
That could be
my proximity friends, I guess, we both put in efforts, and I think when we went to college, we went to different colleges, so we were able to grow as people,
Yeah.
and we were both able to maintain the friendship. So I have a lot of high school friends still, actually, and I text them
good.
every day.
Oh, okay.
good.
Yeah.
So you've got, but okay, here's a question. Do you think you were as deep with them then as you are now? Or like,
Oh,
is
yeah,
it
that's a good
about
question.
like the same?
No, I think we're way deeper now.
Yeah.
As we grow into women and
And more stuff happens.
more experiences, and we're able to talk about it and just really understand our feelings.
yeah.
I think now we're closer.
Yeah.
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 I wonder if that like would have happened for me if I had not moved away from home and like still
That's right.
had
Mm-hmm.
friends in close proximity.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. I kind of feel bad that I literally don't talk to anyone from high school.
And that's
Well,
fine.
some people just grow apart.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the way it works.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's part of life.
Yeah.
I know.
You shouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we 3 stay friends
Besties.
Yeah.
All right, I guess.
Okay, I guess it's okay. I do feel like a more like loyal to my friends now.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like in high school, like, okay, with friends, because, like, also in high school was super close with, like, cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel, like, a sense of, like I'm going to die for you kind of thing. Like, that's very intense. But, like,
Die.
I would.
For us?
I would die for you, Quynh.
Wow.
Whoa.
We met like
Whoa.
in September. We met September of last year.
Whoa. You just made the
Oh,
cut. You
Quinn's
just-
like,
I
I'm
love that.
not, like, you need to chill, Brie.
I'm gonna request to move cubes tomorrow.
Quynh and I sit next to each other at work, and we cause a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
I bet.
But we requested to sit next to each other, or else we wouldn't have moved to where we moved.
That's our one.
That's fair.
That was our one request.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I feel like that's valid.
Yeah.
Imagine if Hailey sat the cube next to us.
That'd be
I would get no work
crazy.
done.
No work done.
The work is
We barely
I
get
barely
work
get
done. Bree would have to
Work
tell me to
establishment.
like leave her alone so that she can work because we're just bothering
did.
each other.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It is fun. Work friends are fun.
No, yeah.
Work friends are important.
They
yeah.
are very important.
Okay, before Quynh, I had, I'm not going to say that. I had friends at work.
Like
but
acquaintances at work.
I had acquaintances at work. I still liked people
Yeah.
and stuff and got along with people. But there was no sense of like, okay, I can go to her like when I'm having a hard day or like
Yeah.
something.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, it makes a world of difference.
World of
Yeah, it does.
differences. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Did you have work friends at Panda?
I did. Yeah.
'Cause you worked at Panda Express.
I did.
Ugh.
Panda corporate. No, Panda corporate.
I was like, how is
finances.
orange chicken made?
Yeah.
Tell us
Yes.
your secrets.
I know orange
You have the
chicken
secret
is-
recipe?
I don't.
Oh.
I
Private.
don't. But yes, those work friends were. I think when you leave a job, it's harder to leave your work
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
They're the reason why I stay,
Yeah.
and they're the reason why work is so fun.
Mhm.
So.
That's what I put in my. We had to take a survey today. That's what I put in my survey. They were like, "What makes working at
Yeah.
this place good?" And I was like, "Literally, the people
The
only."
people.
Just kidding.
The people only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which so important.
Yeah.
What about work friends for you?
I like the people I work with.
Yeah.
Would you die for them?
Would I die?
Okay, now I'm gonna be made fun
I
of.
know.
Fine, maybe I wouldn't die for you. I'd take a bullet in the shoulder. How about that?
That is insane. Please do not do
Oh
that
my
for me.
God.
Okay, this
A
is
bullet in the shoulder.
Insane.
I have very dark thoughts sometimes
Okay.
because this just happens in my. Literally, I have dreams about this where like shooters, like a shooter will come,
That is so
and I'll have
American.
dreams about like diving in front of my friends.
Wow.
That is
If you have
crazy.
dreams about
I've literally I've had it where a shooter comes to church. I've had it where a shooter comes to work. and-
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Girls.
I told you I have a really scary nightmares.
That is so terrifying.
It is really
Oh my
terrifying.
gosh.
You need to drink some tea or something
She needs
before
therapy,
bed.
sleep therapy or something. One of those like, you know how in Friends Ross listens to like sleep therapy? You need that.
It's not every night. It's just like once in a
dreams
while.
only,
God.
please.
Okay.
But thank you, I do appreciate that for taking a bullet for me.
Hypothetically.
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 I hope
your
it never
dreams.
happens.
I really hope it never
Yeah.
happens. That'd be tragic.
Yeah.
But just gotta say, at least my
Wow.
subconscious is
Yeah,
protecting people.
Yeah, at least you're kind. That's
Yeah.
good.
that's really nice.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever talked about how you guys met on this podcast?
We did in a Q&A,
Oh.
but have I told you this story?
No.
So
Well, we had met prior, yeah.
we we technically met at church. We were doing high school ministry together. I was scared of her though because
I
she
don't know
just
why.
she was just like giving me popular vibes, and I was like, I'm
Oh,
not.
I can see it.
I'm not cool enough to hang out.
I can
with
see
her.
it. But you're very
popular.
nice. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're very
No,
nice.
yeah.
You're very
You
nice.
were very nice. It was just like she's too cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, we
Too cool.
we were both interested in this one man that I ended up dating, and I've told Quynh.
Quynh knows all the tea.
Quynh knows the tea. She was interested. I was interested,
Wow.
and then we both started like hanging out in a friend group, trying to like
Figure out what was going
figure
on.
out what was going on because he was bamboozling us.
of course.
And then he told me that he liked me, and then I came to Hailey and started bawling and was like, I feel like a terrible person. can I date this man?
Yeah.
And I punched her in the face.
I love that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I didn't deserve it.
I felt bad because she was crying. She was like,
felt so bad,
She
though.
literally told me, she's like, I thought I was gonna lose you as like a friend, and we had just
wow.
gotten like so close.
Yeah.
Like we were hanging out like every
Every
day
day.
for like 2 weeks straight because of like.
Because
this-
we were interested in the
because
guy.
we were
but then
dedicated.
we got close.
Yeah, but then we got close,
Yeah.
and then like I was like, I don't know, and I'm terrible because I'm just not a very emotional person. I was like, you don't.
But
have
you
to
ended up
cry.
crying.
I think I just felt bad that you
Yeah.
were crying.
Yeah.
I was like, you like.
Brie is a crier,
it's
yes.
okay. Yeah, I know she is. And I was like, you
Have
don't
you
have to
seen me
feel
cry?
bad.
I want to say how I met you.
Okay.
I think it was my first day of work. And was it you or Kylie that plans my
It was technically
lunch?
Kylie,
Okay.
but I was.
Yeah, so
I
they
left.
they planned a work lunch for me just to get to know
Oh,
the
that's
team,
nice.
right? That's really nice. And then our manager at the time like introduced us to everybody. So I basically had like a introduction, a brief one. And then lunchtime almost rolls around, and then she comes to my cube and she goes, I'm so sorry, but I'm just like so sick right now. Like I need to go home. I'm sorry I'm missing your lunch. Little did I know.
I was breaking down.
Eyes red, cheeks puffy. And I was like, my gosh, she really is sick. Like, go home, babe, please. Yeah, but little did I know she was going through a really bad breakup at the time. So that's why.
Tragic. Yeah, I started crying in the cube, and I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And I went home.
Yeah.
For the
that's
week.
how we
I went
met.
home for the week. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, and she was sick for the week.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Poor
then,
Bruiser.
yeah, work was just tough for us, and that's how we kind of bonded.
Yeah. We were at the office till like 7 o'clock at night sometimes.
Mhm. And we would like have check-ins with each other.
Aw.
Saying, because we would just sleep after work, just nap.
We would get home at like 8 o'clock, and she would text me at like, what, like 10 o'clock? I just woke
I
up.
just
from a
woke
nap.
up.
I just
But I would do the same thing. 'Cause
thing.
It was like,
I read this.
it was a hard time at
Hard
work.
time, yeah.
I remember hearing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So that's how we met and bonded.
Wow.
Yeah.
Making new friends is so fun.
It
It
is so fun.
really is.
Yeah. I feel like there's not a lot of places like you're friends with a lot of people from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Besides work, have you met like new friends anywhere outside of work?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
I think, I don't know.
Quinn's
if
a very social person, so that's
I
not
think
a
I'm just
shock.
very-
If you can't tell, she's getting very big social butterfly vibes.
I don't know, it's because I'm an extrovert, but I think what I think I can do is just kind of sense out the vibe of somebody, what
You
they're
really
giving
can.
off, and I think that I can see if I'll be a match for them or not. And so I made 2 friends at the dog park.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would take my dog to the
Do you
dog
still
park.
talk to these people?
I talk to these people, I text them, and I catch
Dang.
up with them.
Yeah.
But it's not
Oh,
like a
okay.
close friends,
Yeah.
but we just catch up or we snap or DM each
Sure.
other. But yeah, we just started bonding because our dogs were playing with each other, and then that's how we started talking.
Yeah.
And we would go out to eat together, and
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
Oh my
So then
gosh.
I realized, I was like, I think I can make friends kind of easily.
You like that
can.
stresses me out. Like I don't think
Really?
I
That's
could
a strength.
ever go up to someone at a dog park or at a park anywhere. Like that just like gives me like
Yeah.
stress,
Anxiety?
anxiety.
But good thing for you is that the extroverts
Yeah.
will come find you.
Oh, I hope
Yeah,
so.
that's
I
Every
love
single
it.
time. I find them. I found you. I found you.
Okay, you said you look for certain things. What things do you look for? Like when you like are sensing out the vibes. Like what do you? What vibes?
Like, how'd you know Brie? Like, what vibes did Brie give off that
I
made
think-
you think she was gonna
I
be a
think
good
it's like an
match?
aura that you just give off.
Hmm.
Yeah, like it's like a color. You give off very yellow. You give off very like pink. Like I don't know how
Funny.
what it
Oh,
is.
That's funny.
But like you give off very yellow, bright, very nice, and you're very pink. Very
is pink
also
mean?
nice. I don't know, but like just also nice, but
Okay.
like gentler.
Okay.
If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, yeah.
But that's the vibe you give off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't even talk to these people. I sense it. And I just
What
go
color
for
would
them.
you say you are?
I have no idea.
How interesting.
Yeah, I can't tell myself. Something that's in your face, probably.
Is my face just yellow?
No, like something in your
No,
face.
she's saying that hers is
Yeah,
like something
mine.
that's in your face.
Yeah.
A color that
Oh,
screams in
yeah.
your face.
Like a lime green or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. Weird, huh? Like I don't have to speak to the person. I just sense it.
Okay.
And most of the times, I've been good.
Well, okay. What vibes like tell you to like back off? Like maybe. not gonna be a good match.
Like a red flag.
Yeah, red flags in friendships.
Yeah, in friendships. I don't know. I think just like how they speak to people maybe at the time, or
yeah.
just sometimes their mannerisms I can tell, but usually those red flags kind of just develop over time, I feel, and then that's how I see it.
You know what? I think I'm terrible at first impressions. Like,
Really?
usually my first impression is completely wrong about a person.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I thought Hailey was.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
Popular.
I thought she was super popular.
False.
But you
Was I
are
wrong
wow.
about that?
I think you're popular.
I'm kidding. I'm
False.
kidding. I was sort of right about that. No. But, no, I just think, like, people who, like, rub me the wrong way when I first meet them usually end up being my best friends.
Interesting.
Isn't it? Yes. And people that, like, I, like, fall in love with, like, end up not working out usually.
Oh, actually, that's really interesting because I think when I was younger, I couldn't. I was the same way.
So you need to go after somebody that's not
That I
something
don't
you
like
go
at first,
for,
yeah.
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 Good to know.
I wonder why, though.
I think I was the same way, but then over time, I think I developed. Maybe I just developed what I wanted in a friendship and what I didn't.
Which, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But why can't I do that now? Like, I feel like now I can, but I still have moments, like, when I meet new people where, like, they'll just rub me the wrong way and I'll be like, okay, take a seat back, you know?
Yeah.
But then get to know them a little bit more. I'm like, oh, we could be best friends, you know?
Wow. What was your first impression of me?
Oh, no.
Oh, drama.
No, this
Let's see if
is
we
drama.
stay friends after this.
Yikes.
I'm just kidding.
I did not think we were going to be besties.
Wow.
I didn't think we were actually going to be friends at all. Is that the tea? That's terrible.
Wow.
But
that's okay.
That's literally what I'm telling you. Is people that like
But you never know, yeah.
yeah. I just thought we were complete opposites, which
we
so
are.
funny.
We kind of are.
Are we? We're
Emotionally, we are kind of the same.
Yeah.
But everything else, I feel like we're the opposite.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Opposites attract. Though.
Exactly.
Which I think I need to like remind myself of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you? Do you like impressions?
Yeah.
Like what are your vibes when feeling out
Yeah.
friends?
Ooh. I don't know. Like, I'm an extrovert, so I
Yeah.
try to be nice to, like,
Yeah.
everybody. Unless you give me a reason to not be nice to you, then
That's
whatever.
true.
But, yeah, like, I feel like I have to, like, hang out and get to know you, like, a couple of times in
Yeah.
order to really, yeah. I don't think I have a bunch of friends. I think I am just like acquaintances with a lot of people. But I think that's just because I just have a hard time trusting people, and I'm very much like, this is my box. Like, I don't mind making new friends, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fine with the people I have here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just because I am more of the person of like, oh, I'd rather have like 5 really close friends than like 30 like, oh,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
I'm the same
People
way.
I consider friends are the people that I know that if I could call them like right now and be like, hey, like I really need your help with something, or like, hey, I really need you, they'd be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 100% the same way.
But it's hard to
Interesting.
find, but like sometimes it's hard to find people like that. But I
Yeah.
feel like it's easier to do that as an adult than I think it is in high school.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more challenging because
That's
you're in
fair.
different pages of like chapters of life.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But like I said, like I think it really is, friendships as an adult is a decision, and you have to be very intentional with it.
That's
And
very true.
that's just
That's super
how
true.
it goes.
That's such a good take.
That's surprising me that you're saying that you're the same way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you, well, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like you trust people very easily. Is
Yeah.
that not true?
I trust people, but I think I have also a lot of acquaintances. It takes a lot for you to be in my circle, to call you my friend, I feel.
Sure.
I'm very friendly with a lot of people,
Yeah.
with everyone.
Yeah.
But if I can trust you and text you in the middle of the night or just call you as well,
Yeah.
that it's a very small list.
Yeah.
I'm very picky with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just an extrovert thing of
I
like
think so.
like of just being like so friendly. Like, and it
Yeah.
sounds terrible, but just like making
No.
everyone believe that like
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's a
That
skill
you're
because
good
you make people
friends.
feel special. Like,
Yeah.
and you're not
And
necessarily
we are
lying.
making them feel special. Like,
Yeah.
I actually care about them, but
No,
I just,
for sure.
my list is just very small. I
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
it very
So
close.
you have a tight circle.
Very tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That is fair.
Those people would take a bullet in the shoulder for me. You know what I'm saying?
That means you might be in the circle.
Hey-o.
You might be in that circle.
I don't know. She hasn't called me late at night yet, so
She's just
Not
waiting.
yet.
Just wait.
We've only known each other since last year.
literally not even a year yet.
Not even a
so
year, yeah.
Wild. I actually have barely known Hailey. That's not true. I was gonna say a year.
We've known each other for a couple of
2.5
years.
What's
We've known each other longer than that.
we've known each other like 3 years,
But we didn't actually start talking.
for like a year and a half ago. You know what's interesting? I also feel like my close circle of friends has changed a lot. It like changes a lot every 3 years. Like I feel like in
agree.
college, well, in high school, I had my cousins. In college, I had like my roomies, and now I have like Hailey and Sarah and like other people.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just because, like, as you grow, people either grow with
Yeah.
you or you grow apart.
100%.
so I was like researching for this episode, like, okay, friendship in your 20s, what are the vibes? And that's what it says, is that like you lose a lot of friends in your 20s, but you also make a lot of friends in your 20s because you're like coming into like who you are
It's
as
true.
a person.
Yeah. I think when we get older, we have a lot of friends that share the same goals with us
Yeah.
and share the same motivations. So I think that's why
Yeah,
we have different friends.
Yeah.
that's fair.
And common, like, well, you basically just said that, but common likes. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta like doing the same thing with your friends.
Yeah,
Agreed.
otherwise
or
you're
where you're
not.
spending majority of your time too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Proximity.
Proximity friends.
Yeah,
Work friends.
proximity.
Yeah, technically we are proximity friends.
I think proximity friends is a majority of like friends in your 20s. Like if you took a poll or something, or like did like a survey, I think a lot. It's because like as an adult, like you're working, so you're
Right.
gonna have like one or two close friends from work
That's true.
usually. Any extracurricular things like us church, like we obviously know people from church that we consider, like it's just because that's your life.
Yeah.
That's true. We spend a lot of
Yeah.
time at work.
Yeah.
So when you're in college, you may have like more friends than you do
That's
now because like you literally just have
Classes.
college and it's just classes.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could go back to, but then I like remember homework and all
Yeah.
the trauma.
That was a stressful.
That was a stressful time.
That was awful.
But the friendship part of it was nice because you just had, as an extrovert, you were just surrounded by people all day, every day, late at night, in the morning.
That's true.
It was nice.
It was. You could just go down the hall and make a new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I bet you made so many friends in like the dorms.
I did, yeah.
Everybody-
Acquaintances.
everybody knew, yeah,
acquaintances.
Acquaintances.
Yes.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like we should talk about more about like losing friendships and like toxic friendships.
Yes, I
and
agree.
red flags, because
I agree.
that's a big one. Because I feel like we talk about red flags in dating a lot, but there's also red flags in friendships.
Mhm.
Do we have any red flags off the top of our heads?
Yes, I
Okay.
have one.
Go Quynh, go Quynh.
I have one. One of the biggest red flags for me is if you have a friend that doesn't really support what you want to do, or just make like snarky remarks. Let's say I got a job interview, or I, got something that I really wanted, and they'll make like a snarky remark about it. I feel like, why are you even in my life if you're not supporting me with what I do?
Yeah.
Those people, and I had a lot of friends like that in high school and college, where like if I got a higher score than them on a test, they'd be like, how did Quynh get that? But
I
as a
hate
friend,
that.
why would you
it
say
shouldn't
that?
matter.
It
Yeah,
shouldn't.
that's rude.
Like, shouldn't you focus on yourself, be in competition with yourself instead of competition with your friends?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hate those types of people
Yeah.
if they're in constant competition with you. Because I think, like, the life that we have now, we earned it. And so if someone's in competition with that, that just
Like,
doesn't
why?
make sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big
Sometimes
red flag.
I feel bad for med school people
That's
because
right.
they're constantly in competition with somebody.
That's true.
They're like throughout their 20s.
that is
That's
true.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so impressed.
Honestly.
That is something is happening. Anyways. Yeah. Red flags, Hailey?
Red flags. Oh my goodness. Trying to think. There's just so many at the top of my head. I would say the biggest one that I've seen so far in my 20s is a red flag, like friendship-wise, would be someone not wanting to be your friend anymore or drifting away because you're not in the same chapter of life as them.
Like they think
Like
they're
just
better.
because it's like, oh, I can't be friends with this person just because like I'm at a different chapter of life.
Interesting.
I don't think that is a valid excuse.
No, I think we've sort of talked to this before, but like you need friends in all stages of life.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You need a mentor.
Because
you
you were
So
in all
interesting.
stages of life.
Yeah.
And you had those friends to help you.
Mm-hmm. It's so interesting to me. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably will never get over it, but it's so interesting.
I mean, that's fair. Like somebody saying they don't want to be friends with you, like how immature do you have to be?
That is very immature.
Yeah.
Especially if you're working on yourself to
Yeah.
better yourself and you're just at that stage where maybe you're down
Yeah.
and they dump you because of it. That is
Yeah.
very messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So strange.
Yeah.
That's not a growing friendship.
Nope.
Yeah.
That is not.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. How about you, Breezy?
Trying to think. I think friends. Okay, now I'm talking about like close friends, like
Okay.
inner circle
Okay.
friends who like don't care about like pouring into you as a friend and like being poured into themselves from other people. Like I feel like everybody needs to be open to like support and feedback, and if they're just like, no, I just want like a superficial
Like a surface level.
like a
friendship.
surface level friendship, but you're like very close with that person. That's like interesting to me.
What if their walls are just really built up?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I guess then that would be less of a red flag.
But they tell you about it.
Yeah,
That they're very
that's
closed
better.
off.
I think I'm thinking of like, okay, this person is very open and honest with like
Okay.
their group of friends,
Yep.
but they're pretending to be really close with me.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah,
I
but
get
it's
it.
not.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
get
it's not
that.
clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I guess less of a red flag, more of a pet peeve of mine. I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have another one.
Okay,
Oh,
go for
I
it.
have another one.
She's just.
I have been through many acquaintances
I
to
love
see
this.
this. But situations where I have friends where they're boy crazy or girl crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been in those situations where we're at parties or we're at events and I come with another person, just another person specifically, just the two of us. And they'll leave me
Oh no.
Oh,
alone
Red
Yeah.
flag.
to go look for a boy or a girl, whatever.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yes.
That is a red flag.
Yes. And if you tell me about it beforehand, then I'll bring someone else
Sure.
with me. Because I've been to parties where, you know, my guy friend will just leave me to go dance with a girl or something. And I'm just at a party
like,
by
hello?
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
very
don't,
interesting.
just very leaving me very high and dry just for you. I think that's very selfish.
Yeah.
That is selfish.
That is a very selfish thing. Because I think when we go out with our friends, it's like a girls' night or just
Yeah.
we're hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
But if you let me know beforehand, then okay,
For
fine.
sure. Yeah.
But-
I think that's what I was getting at is like not exactly, but like selfishness.
Yeah.
Selfishness in
Yeah.
in friendships. No bueno.
No bueno.
It's not gonna be good for either parties.
No.
It's
bueno.
very true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Any other ones?
Any other friendship topics? I think the only other thing we haven't hit is like experiences with like toxic friendships. But I feel like I've been pretty blessed in that I haven't had many toxic friendships. I've had friendships end, but just because of what we talked about, like proximity, like
Yeah.
they moved away, which is so, we could talk about that, like losing friends because of like moving away is so sad.
It is.
And it's not like I'm not friends with them, but
Yeah.
it's like I'm not.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
harder than.
Yeah.
The long distance friendships have to have more effort.
Yeah.
But
Which
I
I'm
realize,
terrible at.
yes, but some long distance friendships are very low. I don't know the word, but it's like
Maintenance.
low maintenance friendships. And I think if you're a long distance friend and you're a low maintenance friendship, I think that could work.
work.
Like
Yeah.
you texting them here and there, but you know that the bond is still so strong.
Yeah.
And you meet up like once every 3 months or something. I
I
think it
guess,
depends
yeah.
on the person.
Yeah. I agree.
So.
I guess that's like me with my cousins.
Yeah.
I feel like we only see each other a few times a year, like over the holidays, over summer. And every time I come back, I feel like the bond is still there.
Yeah.
But I also think that is partly because I've known them since I was like 0 years old.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I think with friends in like college moving away, I just don't have like that low maintenance. kind of
Okay.
thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I've had a lot of friends from high school that have moved out of state,
Yeah.
and then it takes a lot of effort to really,
It
keep
does.
up with them. But
It
I think
does.
if you've established that we're low maintenance friendships, so I think because of that understanding, I think that's why we were able to work so well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah, a little
Sure,
low
yeah.
maintenance.
Anything else, Sarah?
Trying to think.
Have you guys had situations, where there's toxic friendships?
Yeah, I have. It's just not a fun time
It's not.
at all. I'd say
It's interesting to hear about it too from
Yeah.
like a friend of Hailey's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get defensive of Hailey hearing about like toxic things happening,
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm allowed to say that.
No, that's fine. No, yeah, I'd say like within the past year, like any like adult like friendship, it's like by choice, and things happen, and sometimes it gets confusing, and like within the past year, it's just been like a constant like, are we friends? Are we not friends? And so it's like now in the phase of like we're not friends, but it's also like grieving a losing friendship,
Yeah.
even though there's
It's
so much
sad.
hurt and like frustration
Yeah.
in that, and it sucks, but it's one of those things where like I really try to be the mature person,
Yeah.
and it's tricky, and it's also a tricky situation because it's not like I can cut ties and it's all done. It's like this is someone who's still in the friend group, and it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
so interesting. Like I think in adult friendships there's always someone who is going to be not more mature but handles the situation better than the
Sure.
other person.
Yeah.
I think it's very rare that you find two mature adults
That's
in
true.
a friendship that just are like, okay, we're good, like we can coexist.
Yeah.
There's always one person that makes it difficult. I personally
Sure.
feel like, but
Oh.
In any like
yeah,
breakup kind of scenario.
no, yeah, and so it's just one of those things where like as you grow, you just have to. I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, I would be really upset and frustrated and like losing friendships. But now I'm just like, it sucks. But I just have come to the point in my life where I'm like, I am just like okay with like, I mean, it sucks how things are playing out. But at the same time, like I don't wish anything bad upon this person. Like they're just in this chapter of life
That
and
is
they're
so
doing
mature.
their thing. And like,
Right?
there's
That's very
nothing
mature,
like
yeah.
this is just the path that like there's nothing you can do, and
Yeah.
it's like I like as much as like this person like not whether it's intentionally or like not intentionally like hurts me or does things to make me upset, like can't let that get to me because I'm just wasting my time. We
It's
only
true.
get one life on this earth, and each like this life is a blessing in
Yeah.
itself, and so I'm not going to continue
true.
to put energy into being upset and frustrated because it's not worth it.
That's very
But
true.
Wish that person the best.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
Wow.
all you
That
can
is
do.
really good.
See what I'm
That's so
saying?
mature.
Like I'm proud, but I'm also defensive.
Yeah.
It's hard, but like seeing your friends suffer
is.
and hurt and
It's
like
true.
be frustrated.
I think friendship breakups are really, really, really hard.
I think they're almost worse than like actual breakups.
Honestly, because I know with actual breakups it's hard, but like with friendship breakups, I feel like they've seen a lot of stages of you, especially if you started
Yeah.
in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're
they've-
seeing like all of you.
They've seen all of you. Like if you were having trouble with your relationship, they've seen that bad part
Yeah.
of you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so friendship breakups are so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Not
Fun.
fun. With relationships, you know how there's love languages. Do you
Yes.
guys? Is it the same for friendships?
Ooh.
I think so.
Okay, what are your love languages?
I think my top two are my first one is quality time. I think my second one is like gifts, like giving gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why you guys are good friends.
Yeah.
I think it is
Your
very
gifts.
important to know that,
Of
like
your
in
friends?
friends too.
Yeah.
What are yours?
What are they again?
It's gifts, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and acts of service.
I think in relationships, my first one would be acts of service.
Okay.
And what is this? What is
Words
it?
of affirmation?
Yeah, words of affirmation.
Yeah.
But with friendships, I don't think I need those acts of service. Huh. That is interesting,
That is
actually.
very
I don't
interesting.
think I know my friendship love languages. I think quality time?
I'm surprised that you didn't say physical touch.
Oh, yeah, I do like, yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
you do like hugs.
I like hugs if I like you.
Yeah,
I'm also very picky about my hugs.
that's fair.
I get really grossed out
Okay.
when like people.
So
if you're
maybe
not
not physical. I
yeah,
don't know.
if you're not in my like inner circle.
Yeah.
I
Like,
agree with that.
I
I'm not a very affectionate person.
No,
at
but that's
all.
okay.
I'm very touchy with Brie because I really like Brie.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
No, like I'll
she's-
hug my friends and
Yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah.
other people I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Even
I'll hug-
relationships, I'm just like, boo, sit on that couch.
Oh wow! Really?
I don't know what it is. I'm just
That
not.
is interesting.
It takes me a lot to let that. Well, I don't know. It's just not.
No,
It's
yeah.
not my favorite.
No, yeah, I get it.
Poor soul. The poor man. That
The
will
poor
happen
man.
to me one day.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know what I heard recently is that 80% of men have the physical touch love language, which surprises me.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Probably just because my ex was not physical
sorry.
touch.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just like, whoa, crazy to think.
I see that.
But my love languages are physical touch and gifts. So
For
we share
friendships
for friendships
and
for
relationships.
I feel like it doesn't
Wow, interesting.
change. Yeah. I'm surprised that yours changes because
Mine changes all the time.
Well, yeah, but I'm surprised it changes for relationships and friendships.
Yeah, because I think I hold them on two different
Okay, I mean, yeah,
sectors. Yeah.
that makes
It's
sense.
like a different part of me for relationships and a different part of me for friendships.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fair.
Wild.
So good.
Okay, we
Yeah.
need to get into POVs.
POVs.
Oh.
Hate to cut us.
But
But-
does the guest go first?
Would you like to
can
go
go
first?
first.
Quynh?
Yeah.
I would love for
Would
you to
like
go.
first?
I wrote mine down. I thought of this at the gas
I told her
station.
not. Oh, you did? Okay. This is a new one then. Because she came up with it
Yeah.
earlier and I was like, don't tell me.
My POV is, I think that when you receive a compliment from someone, you should not feel obligated to give one back. And I feel like as women, sometimes when we get complimented,
Yeah.
I feel like we always just revert or just go to, oh,
I like your shoes.
yeah, I like this too. I like that too. But I think we shouldn't have to.
You should just say thank
Especially like if a man were to compliment,
Yeah.
I always feel the need to compliment back for some
you.
reason. Not sure why. But I think maybe to be nice, but
Yeah.
I feel like you don't need to give one back.
I love
ever.
that. I love that. What a good
That's
POV.
juicy.
That's a juicy, because yes, I do feel obligated. Sometimes I'm just like, I feel like I've gotten a little better at that,
Yeah.
but it's definitely a thing.
But I feel like I just need to give it back because I
Yeah.
feel like they're standing there waiting for me
Yeah.
to compliment them back.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
I have a not super. Actually, I mine's more of a question, and
Yeah.
I asked friends this, and they didn't like the question, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Why do we say? And this is gonna be funny. You know how we say "Oh my God," like "Oh my God."
Yeah.
Why don't we say "Oh my Satan"? Oh my devil. Like, why is it God and not the devil?
That is true.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
That's true.
I'm gonna start saying it. Oh my devil. Holy
I
devil.
thought you don't talk about because it's giving him more power, bringing him up.
Oh, maybe.
Good take, Hailey. She got a response for you.
That's also the response that my friends gave me. But I'm just saying.
You just gotta say like
thought-
a random name now.
Oh my Hailey.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Dang it. I thought I was onto something, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
But that was just a thought that popped
It's
into
a
my
thought.
head. I thought I'd share it.
That's good.
I think I'm wrong, but it's just a question I'd pose.
It's a POV.
Get the juices turning.
Yeah, it's a POV.
Wow.
Shoot it on us, Hailey. What's your POV?
No.
Okay,
the
so
long
this one
sigh.
I've been thinking about for
Okay.
a little while. It may be controversial
Sure.
for a lot of
Oh.
people in the film industry.
Sure.
So
Oh, wow.
Sierra, I'm very sorry.
Oh, Sierra.
I'm very sorry, Sierra. I don't think award shows are really relevant.
Sierra's
these
gonna
days.
be mad. Sierra's
I know,
gonna
I'm
be
really
mad.
sorry. When's the last time you watched an award show?
I don't know. You're right.
fully all the way through.
No.
The last time I
CMT
watched
Awards.
an award
I don't
show
even think
was
the
when-
celebrities watch it all the way through.
No,
at
for
the-
sure
at
not.
The award show.
The one where Chris Rock got punched. I watched that.
I watched the snippets
But you
afterwards.
only watched it because of
Yeah.
after you saw it. You didn't watch it live,
No.
right?
I watched the performances if there are any, but that's it.
Sure.
Right. Isn't that so interesting though?
Yeah.
Where I feel like when I don't know, maybe 10, 20 years ago, it was like
Yeah.
a big thing, and now it's
Sure.
just like meh.
Yeah.
I only watched the Met Gala.
You watched the Met Gala?
I used to watch it. Yeah.
I didn't know people watched the
know.
Met
Just
Gala.
them walking up.
I did not know people did
What?
that.
Oh, for the fashion.
Yeah, for the
'Cause it always
fashion
was a
in New
theme.
York. Yeah.
I
I
used
look
to
up
watch
pictures.
it, and now I just solely look up pictures.
Interesting. I probably was never allowed to watch it, and that's
That's
probably a factor.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
should ask Sierra if she used to watch the Met Gala.
Isn't that so? I don't
Probably.
feel like they're relevant. They still how long is it gonna last? Are they still gonna do them? Obviously.
There will. I
But,
feel like they will.
There has to be people clearly that are dedicated
Watch them
fans
all
and
the way
watch
through.
it. But
Yeah.
I feel like the
Who?
majority of the people that I talk to are
Yeah, especially
mean-
with social media so accessible
Yeah.
now. I feel like it's just
Yeah.
easier to see the snippets.
It's also harder to access these because of all the different streaming services.
Yeah.
It's hard to
That's true.
have access to them.
Also commercials. Who even likes those
That's
anymore?
true.
We do not have the attention span for commercials
don't.
some
anymore.
commercials are super long.
So long.
Some of them on certain channels, I feel like they're longer than others.
YouTube now
YouTube?
does 2 ads.
Yeah,
It's
they're
ridiculous.
over 2 minutes long.
I'm like,
Yeah.
stop it. And sometimes you
Hulu?
can't even skip.
It's
Hulu,
ridiculous.
I don't even have
makes
Hulu
me
because of
upset.
that.
Hulu makes me so upset.
Yeah.
It's so long.
And it's the same ad over and over. I can probably
Yes.
reiterate
You're
it.
literally watching a movie. You'd be watching an hour and 45-minute
Yeah.
movie, but you're
Yeah.
going through at least 30 minutes of ads.
Yeah, and they're
It's
cutting it
horrendous.
off at the best part of the
Wow.
show.
Because
Yeah.
they know that they can do it.
They
to
know.
you. Because they it's you have to pay
Yeah.
for it to know for no ads.
But Super Bowl ads.
Super Bowl
Different
ads.
ads.
Story.
Do watch the Super Bowl ads.
I do too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, that was it. That was mine.
I love that.
That's a really good take.
That's a
Very
good take.
interesting.
Good POVs all around.
POV.
Good discussion. We're ending right on time.
Oh,
Yay.
So we're
Yes.
just all the things. This is episode, or it should, if everything goes right, this should be episode 10.
This will be
We got 3 more episodes of season 2, everybody.
Congrats,
Yeah.
guys.
so good.
This is technically our 23rd episode. Wild.
Wild. Thanks so much for coming
So
on.
thanks for coming
Thanks
on.
for having
and
me.
being a part of this.
We loved
having you on.
having
You'll have to
you
come
on.
back on.
You will have to come
again.
back.
I'll come back on
A
when
season or
this
two.
channel hits 1 million subscribers, y'all.
You hear that?
It will be next year. Trust.
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 I love that.
I'm
Taylor Swift.
manifesting it now, putting
Okay.
it into the universe.
We really got to get Selena Gomez on here.
We got
Ooh.
it
So
at this
we're
point.
working on it. Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber. Been
So
working
good.
on it since episode 1.
I love that.
We'll figure
Selena.
it out.
Someday.
Selena.
Selena. All right, guys.
It's been great. We will see you next week.
Bye.